In this video, I'm going to talk through how to use text to columns in Excel. So many times when you're working with data, or if you're copy pasting it from one place to another, it may end up looking something like this, where it's just a string of text, right? And it's separated by something. So in my case, it's a comma. So these little separators here are called delimiters. And what this is supposed to do is it's supposed to separate out the text. But you can see here it's not. And what I mean by that is all of this that you see here is only in column A. When I click B1, you can see it's empty. C1 is empty. So all of this is just one long string. And what we want Excel to do is use these separators to split this up into its own different columns. And that's what text to column is for. So how to use it? It's really simple. You're going to highlight the column that has your text. So for me, it's column A. So I'm going to select right here, and the entire column is highlighted. And then go to the Data tab, and then find Text to Columns. You can click on that. And then here, I'm going to select Delimited. All this is saying is that my text is pre-delimited. It's pre-separated, right? Because I have these commas. If you don't have delimiters, then you would have to use fixed width. And that's when you tell Excel exactly how many characters are in each length. So for example, if each column is supposed to be like 10 and then break it apart, 10 more, break it apart, that's considered fixed width. For me, it's delimited, so I'll keep it as delimited and I'll hit next. Now here you get to select what your delimiter is. So for me, it's a comma, and luckily a comma is right here, so I can just select that. If yours is something else, if you have a tab, a semicolon, if you have any other character, you can just select other and then put your character. But I'm going to select comma, and you can see how when I select it, it gives me a preview of how my data is going to look. So you can see how it starts to separate each field into its own column by using that comma. I'll hit next. Here you can specify if you want to change the data format for any one of these. I'm going to keep mine as general, but for example, if you had a certain column where you knew that it was a date or something, you could select date and it's going to format it for you. Mine is just text, so I'm going to keep it as general, and I'll hit finish. And just like that, now it's separated it into its own columns. So when I expand all of these, you can see how each one now is its own cell. And this makes it a lot easier to work with. So I hope this helped you out. If it did, then drop me a sub, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.